What's going on YouTube? We're back here with another video on Arknights Endfield, and in today's video we are going to be talking about last Rite, right? So we got her leveled up to the max I could get her to. We also got this weapon on her, which I got from the weapon crate that you do when you do 40 pulls. I just chose it because it was 6-star. I know it was gonna scale higher. She needs strength, it gives crit rate. Crit rate is usually always good on DPS units, right? And I thought this actually works pretty well with her, right? When the wielder performs a final strike on the enemy, the wielder gains attack plus 10%. I'm always controlling her, and well, you're always going to be using her final strikes because of the way how she works and operates with her battle skill and combo skill, which we're going to get into. So I just felt like this weapon actually worked really nicely with her, but you could definitely use other ones. Technically this is free to play because you get the crate for free and you could choose this weapon for free. The other one is there's another one, but I actually don't have it. But yeah, anything that gives strength, cryo damage is probably gonna be good for her. It's as simple as that, right? But first thing that I want to talk about with last Rite is gonna be her skills, right? So we have basic attacks, which is simple. We don't really need to get into it, but we're gonna get into it a little bit because the basic attacks kind of combo with the battle skill. So I'm gonna head out of my factory. Don't mind my factory, I know it ain't good, but with her basic attacks, as you can see, that's it right there, right? But when you're actually doing her basic attacks, you kind of want to do it like that. So within that basic attacks, I actually used her battle skill, right? And you want to use her battle skill because when you do your final strike, it will do mirage attack, which will end up applying cryo to the enemy, which you're gonna want. And the reason why is because of this. So let's go back to her kit, right? This is the battle skill I use within doing my basic attacks, and it doesn't interrupt your basic attacks. It literally just works perfectly, right? And it's because to trigger her combo skill, the enemy needs has 3 cryo infliction stacks. She consumes all the cryo infliction and she does some big damage, and the attack animation is pretty cool as well. So that's why the battle skill combo, the basic attacks are really important, and that's how you trigger her combo skill. And obviously her ultimate is just, you know, DPS. So now that we got the kit out the way, we're gonna get into team comps, then we're gonna get into gameplay and me trying to basically show you guys / teach, you know, backseat a little bit on how to, you know, trigger her skills properly, and the battle skills with the basic attacks, and obviously the combo trigger, right? But yeah, when it comes to teams, as you can see right now, I'm using Jahi with Ardelia and Snowshine. The reason why this team works really well is because Ardelia's amazing support / healer, and yeah, she just works really well. Jahi with her battle skill applies some crystal ball that will appear around last Rite, and I'll say it lasts maybe probably 2 full basic attacks before it goes away. And when it does go away, it will allow Jahi to do her combo trigger, which applies a cryo infliction to the enemy. So that's where you're gonna get your other cryo infliction from, right? And you know, the battle skill of Jahi is pretty good. You know, it will heal you once you do your full basic attack combo, and it also gives you Arts Amp, which is basically a cryo damage buff for last Rite. You know, we explained Ardelia, she's just really good. Her combo thing pops off every time, you know, because at the start of the battle you're not gonna have affliction on the enemy, so you're able to do that. And obviously once you do her combo skill, you want to use her battle skill soon after too. And as you can see, there's arts accessibility, and she also has arts accessibility, which, you know, when we come to the thing, we could come down to it over here. Arts targets temporarily take more arts damage, and obviously you're going to be doing that with last Rite. So that's why Ardelia is pretty good. She's going to provide that healing, and she's going to allow you to do a bit more damage as well. Now Snowshine I have in here because of her battle skill. So when I'm about to get attacked, I can literally just use Snowshine and she's gonna literally apply cryo. Simple and as easy as that. you know, actually provides a little bit more survivability as well, which is pretty good because she heals even though it might take her a while to heal. She still does it. And Ardelia heals while giving you a buff. She heals, and she also gives you a buff with her ultimate as well, and with her battle skill. And Snowshine also has a healing mechanic in her, and she, you know, does protection and the cryo infliction too, and her ultimate is actually pretty cool too. So yeah, a lot of survivability, so you probably shouldn't be dying with this team if I'm being totally honest with you. So is able to apply the cryo stacks, cryo infliction stacks that you need, plus the survivability of the team is crazy. I also do have Pelican leveled up, who I was using instead of Snowshine, but just to get those 4 cryo infliction stacks, I've realized it was just better to have another cryo unit. But yeah, Pelican could work in this team comp. Fluorite could definitely work in this team comp. The only problem with Fluorite is the cooldown on the combo skill. If this cooldown was like 5 or 10 seconds, oh my god, she'll probably be a bit too broken though if that was the case. But yeah, she works. Estella could obviously work because she could just straight up apply cryo. Could this guy? Nah, it's not that he can't work, it's just that he's just better in other teams a lot more, you know. So yeah, but those are the characters you could use with Last Rite. Now we're gonna get into how to use her in game, the combos and stuff like that. And I was gonna do live, but instead I applied a little crystal, and I believe, yeah. So as you're gonna see me swinging my sword, I already did my battle skill for Last Rite, and you're gonna see what happens in the final strike, which is gonna be now. The mirages pop up, and when the mirages hit the enemy, it's gonna apply a cryo infliction. So that's gonna be 1 stack. Boom, 1 stack, as you guys can see right here. Now we're just keep on attacking. I probably should have used Snowshine a bit more, but you know, this was my first time literally using her, so yeah. But here, used it. Snowshine blocked it, so that's gonna be a cryo infliction, and obviously Jahi's combo trigger popped off, so that's gonna be another cryo infliction. And I believe this might, I don't know if this is okay. I don't see my mirages. Okay, my mirages attacked. Oh, this was with Fluorite. Okay, this was actually with Fluorite. I did not even know. Okay, so yeah, oh yeah, 4 cryo inflictions straight up easy like that, as you can see there. And this is the attack that Last Rite does once you get the 4 stacks. Boom, 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 big damage like that. So that was actually pretty cool. I don't know if I do it again. Okay, triggered her battle skill, so now I've got the crystal around me. Triggered her battle skill, and now it's gonna do the mirages and 1 stack of cryos. Snowshine blocks, applies the cryo. Jahi's gonna apply the cryo. Now it's 3 stacks, and I wait patiently to do the mirages, 4 stacks. Then we're gonna press her ultimate, which gives us a DPS buff. Then obviously we don't get to see the numbers, unfortunately, but you got to see the 4 stacks without using the Fluorite this time, right? Because of her long ass damn thing. Well, you guys saw that I was actually using Fluorite instead of Ardelia. I didn't even know that, but it'll probably work the same way, because you guys saw on the second turn how I did it without Fluorite, and it worked probably just as smooth, you know what I'm saying? But with Ardelia, obviously she will be the first one to pop up and do her combo skill, so that would have allowed us to do, you know, more damage with the arts of cryo. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Pretty much simple. You can animation cancel with Last Rite, but I don't know if I need to go that much into detail with the character. But yeah, you can like basic attack animation cancel in certain scenarios and stuff like that. So if you want to do that, you can. But yeah, that was pretty much everything about Snow Rite. We went through a kit, we went through team comps, and we went through how to actually do her combos the right way. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, run it up. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.
And I hope that our battles may bring about peace. 저요